Hey everyone, welcome to episode 8 of TokuTime. I got one of my orders in the mail today, and this was my candy toy metal order, so I'm not sure how long this video is going to end up getting, so I might break it off into two separate videos, so I guess we'll see what happens. But my order was just supposed to be the metals here, but they also gave me this Gal Ranger little figure, and got one of the Daiso cards and 2 Kamen cards. So I actually don't have any of these cards yet, so it's kind of cool that I have some now. But anyway, the important thing is what is inside this box. So I can open it one-handed here. There we go. So they're all numbered from 1 to 12 up this way, so as you can see they're all a little bit different as far as the boxes because they show which metal is in them. And so it's kind of nice that each of these 12 all has their own special box. So why don't we start opening these up and taking a look at them. So first off, we have the Taka metal right here. I'm guessing the back of them is probably going to be all the same here. See if this will actually focus for me, maybe if I set this down. That's okay, I guess. I guess they're showing that, I didn't know this, you can scan it with a cell phone. Not that I have a phone that I can scan it with, but it's showing that a phone can scan the metals, I guess. Not sure what happens with that. And then it just kind of shows everything that's in the candy toy set. It shows it can be used with the belt and the Kamen Rider machine. So, alright, there's the Taka. Tora. So the O's picture is the same, it seems, but it's just the top is a little different in the box color. So this one's red, while this one has yellow. But I guess it's pretty much the same thing. And then Bata, which is green. Then we have Cheetah, which is nice that I finally have Cheetah, especially because I figured out how to do the lion metal using the other core metals that I had. So now I'll be able to get the Ra Torata song, which I'll play for you guys at the end once I open all this stuff up. So obviously these are yellow. And then we have the Taka Cell Metal, which has gray but then some red on it, so I guess they're still kind of going for the red for Taka, but looks like, yeah, the picture is a little bit different for the core metals. Not that it's that big a deal, but just figured I'd mention. And then we have Tora, Cell Metal, Kamakiri, Kuwagata, and then here's some of the cool ones. Now we have Double, the top, and Amazon, Deno, and last but not least, Decade. While I'm not a huge Decade fan, I do like how cool this looks. It's a nice, kind of like purplish, pinkish metal, so I can't wait to open these up and test them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to pull everything out of the boxes, and then I will scan the metals and let you guys listen to the sounds they make, and then I'll see what kind of combinations I can come up with getting the metals together to see if I can create any new sounds and possibly get some new songs out of them. So we'll find out once I do that, so give me a minute to do that and we'll be back. Okay, so inside the boxes they all had the little piece of candy since they're candy toys. I actually have really been wanting to try what they taste like since I got Bokenger candy toys a while back, but by the time I had bought them, they were probably like, I want to say like 3 or 4 years old, so I didn't know if I should really eat that candy, so at least now I can try it, since these are obviously new. But anyway, that aside, right off the bat, the core metals are not as nice as the ones that come with the belt. They're just kind of plastic around the rim instead of that metal, so they're pretty light. They pretty much feel like the cell metals do, but the cell metals are still a little bit lighter. I don't know if it's just because of how this little, like whatever like type of plastic they use for that might be just a little bit heavier, I don't know. And they all have this little barcode on the back like I showed you guys on the box. I guess that's what they meant by scanning with your cell phone, is these. And the backs of them, it's kind of hard to see, but they, both the cell and the core metals have the exact same back. So the capsule toy ones I'll be getting soon, hopefully. I'm not sure how much longer it's going to take for them to show up. I know they've been shipped like probably 2 weeks ago, so hopefully soon. But they had like the strips with the stars. These ones all just have the exact same back, and they just have this little thing that you scan. So at least I'll be able to tell all of them apart since they're all different on the back. But anyway, why don't I first start out by scanning them for you guys. So we have and this one's Amazon, but it doesn't say Amazon. Deno. And then the Decade one is also not Decade, but Gamba Ride. And then these ones are all the same deal, but okay, so there's all of them sounding off. That's pretty much it for these, because there's nothing much else to say about the cell metals. But the core metals, I did figure out that when I put the Deno with a few of them, it did give me, pretty sure it says Sieg. So I don't know if that means there's going to be a candy toy or something that's going to have, it's either going to have Sieg or it might be just like wing form or something. But let me see if I can get it to make that for you guys. Alright, shut it off. Turn it back on. There it goes. So I got that one, and then I also got, I don't know if I can get it to do it, but I'm not even sure what it said. It almost sounded like it said like Rider 7 or something, but I was using these same two. Let me see if I can get that. Okay, that wasn't right. Obviously giving me some difficulty. Let me try one more time. Well, it's not doing it for me, so maybe I need to practice a little bit more. But regardless, I'm not sure exactly what it said. I also heard a couple other ones. There's like some random sound doing it with Amazon, but I haven't been able to quite get that back again. And then I got also, it almost sounded like Sasori Gin, so I don't know if there is a scorpion metal. I didn't ever hear of there being a scorpion metal, so maybe it said something else, but I can't remember how I got it to make that sound. The only other thing that I have left to show you guys is I was able to get the Ratora Ta So let me do that for you guys using both the cheetah and Tora. And I noticed when you do the scanning charge, it also makes like a roar sound with it, so let me play that for you too.
Scanning the charge!
So it just kind of does the same scanning charge, but it makes that roar sound. And since I didn't know that it did that, and I already got the Kiriba, let me do that one as well. Just kind of has like a little flutter sound to it. So nothing really special, just figured I'd mention that as well, if they do that different sound with a scanning charge. So this video, I kind of did it in multiple parts, so sorry if it doesn't all come together very well, since I'm kind of doing this while I'm tired as well. So anyway, there's not much else to say, so pretty much my next video will be on the capsule toy ones. Hopefully they should get here soon. So I'll show you guys those ones in my next video. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for the next one.